I'll go next.
So, okay, yeah.
Okay. What are a couple of key factors you'd like to implement to improve the quality of exchange? You talked about a few, but what?
Quality of exchange for the EPs.
Yeah, for the EPs.
I think by ensuring that the LC we in contact are providing a good service to LC, so like say, make sure that they're actually picking up on the airport and stuff. So we need a close contact with the TNs over there and make sure they can provide what they say they can provide to the LC. I mean, to our EPs.
So you want close relationships with the partners?
Yeah.
You were talking about making sure that all the members knows about OGX program. Like actually like in the previous, the current last year, we actually did tell the members about the current products. But the thing is that we actually have a meeting telling everyone products. But the thing is that the members just can't remember. So what would be your solution for that?
The simplest way I could think of right now is that I actually print out a manual for them to, so say when they go review what they actually know what to do, or if they don't, they can refer back to, so the review board can run smoothly and everything. And I think giving them motivation is one of the important things, because if you're not motivated, then nothing is going to happen.
Okay, so this is kind of a personal question, but what made you decide to run for OGX or just EB in general this year, and why did you feel that you were more ready this year as opposed to last year when we really needed people?
Well, being with ISAC for 1 year gives me a lot of confidence, and being with you guys really motivate me to do what I'm doing right now, so I applied for EB. And I think it's a good time for stepping up, because this is my final year last year, then I won't have any more chance after this to actually take part in any more ISAC activities. And this year I'm thinking that I'm relatively more freer than last year, so I think it will be, the timing is really good. So
you said, were you running for the 6 months, or do you think it'll be?
I think it will only be for 6 months, but during that time I'll try to train someone up to actually replace me really well.
So how can you turn that 6 months into an advantage that you're here?
It can be an advantage because then I'll actually focus on my tasks really well in 6 months. Because if I'm running for a year, maybe sometimes I feel like, oh, I still have another half a year to achieve my result. But because I'm only running for 6 months, so I'll try to double our result within 6 months and see if it's going to happen.
Okay, I've got a question. In your presentation, you talked about creating a strong synergy between CCT and OGX. How do you plan to do that?
I haven't really thought much yet, but pretty much I think a functional meeting between three of us is maybe once a week or something to discuss what CC is actually doing, what team is actually doing, and what OGX what products we are providing is really important. So I think it's just to make sure that each function know what they're doing, and so that they can support each function really well.
Okay, so the highest peak time for OGX in terms of workload is actually at the end of the year when it's closer to exam. How do you personally intend to kind of, make sure that all the EPs get matched, deal with all the complaints, and also because they also get very pushy at the end of the year and you have to make sure they get matched? How do you tend to deal with that while not overloading yourself?
I think I really have a good time management skill, because last year it was actually worse for me last year, because I was doing 5 subjects and it was actually just me, Terence, and Catherine who are matching people. And last year it was the first peak of our EPs, because we never had this phenomenal results like that before. So last year was a challenge for me, but I think I can cope up with time management. And this year, as I said before, I'll be freer this year, so I think I won't have any problems trying to match. And most likely we'll get more members from maybe EPs or Activate to help out with me, so I would have some time to delegate more tasks to them, and it can help matching more efficiently.
So in terms of, anyone have a question first?
Right. So OGX has got a reasonable sized team. You talked before about the need to motivate your members to actually do a lot of the process, which doesn't seem meaningful. How do you tend to motivate your members? Through leadership or?
Leadership is one thing, but from my experience, how Terence motivated me is that he just giving me lots of tasks to do, and it's just like, say I'm accountable for something, so I feel like I'm actually working, not just like, okay, I'm there for nothing. And that actually motivates me to do more work inside ISEC. And to actually get to see the result like last year, that actually motivated me even more to try to do better this year. And that was part of the reason why I run for OGX.
And so how do you want to integrate our EPs?
Well, emailing them doesn't really work, does it? So we could practically arrange another like maybe function. Last time we had EP integrate, like EP graduation. This time maybe we can have like our EP catch-up party or something, and then make sure that now we have our target, like what we're gonna get out of these people. So we can like present them with really really good opportunities in ISEC and try to interest them with them and see what we come up with.
I have one more question. What do you think is the most important characteristic of a good OGS director and why?
You need to be responsible. You need to delegate tasks really well and make sure that all your teams are actually following up on what you're delegating, or else it's just going to go into a waste.
How many more minutes?
We've got 1 more minute. Any more questions? Otherwise, I'll ask the last one.
Is it the traditional one?
No.
All the
This
way.
is a traditional OGX one. What's more important to you, quantity or quality?
Quality.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Because I see ISEC in the long term. So even though maybe last year we raised so many results, but then I could say like maybe half of the PPs are not really happy with the quality that we provide. So I think it is better for us to provide quality service, and they will come back to us and they will promote better. So in the long term, we'll actually sustain our growth better this way.
Cool. And that's